Okay, so now we're going to do is we're going to add the the NMEA2000 Gateway into our app and link them together. And so I'm going to show you how that's done. So from our view here, we can tap Home, which takes us to the main device list. And we want to add a new device. So after you've installed your gateway module on your boat, it's powered on. We're going to do the scan device thing here again, just like we did with the throttle control module. And I've got the decal here since this is mounted, so I'm going to go ahead and scan that. All right, we found it. So we saved that device. All right, you'll notice the app now prompts you. It says configure device networks to enable communication between your devices. They must be on the same Wi-Fi network. Select which device should act as the Wi-Fi access point, and the other device will be configured to connect to it. So to simplify this, out of the box, each of these devices is its own access point. It creates its own Wi-Fi hotspot. They can be used independently, but for them to talk to each other, they need to be on a common network. So you need to choose which of these is going to serve as the AP or the access point. Generally, I select the NMEA2000 Gateway as the access point. It takes a little bit of the processing burden of routing and stuff away from the throttle controller. So I'm going to go ahead and select the gateway here. And so what the app does now on your behalf is sort of connects to the throttle controller, updates its settings, reboots it, rejoins the AP. It does a whole bunch of stuff under the hood to make your life easier. And so we're going to give this a minute and let it go through its process. And then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, we've completed that successfully, so we hit back. Now what you'll notice is that both of these devices are listed under one heading here before they were separate. So this is actually a user definable field, so you can name this something that means something to you, like, you know, whatever your boat name is, or okay. So let's dive into the NMEA2000 Gateway. So if I tap it, we should open its user interface. And you'll see it shows up, and we have speed through water and speed over ground. So on my demo setup here, I have a paddle wheel sensor, so that's why we see STW being populated. If your backbone was also connected to your MFD or an autopilot or something with a GPS, you would also see your speed over ground displayed here. You can use either of these speed metrics as feedback to the throttle controller. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to hop back into the throttle control module, and then we're going to go into settings, and we're going to go into NMEA2000 Gateway settings, and then we're going to enable the NMEA2000 Gateway client. Then we have some fields for the port and the address, so we can just hit scan. And what's happening now is that the throttle control module is scanning the network looking for a valid NMEA2000 gateway, which it found one, which is this guy. You tap it to select its address and apply. And then your speed source here, like I said, you can choose speed over ground or paddle wheel. We're going to keep it on paddle wheel. And then we should be able to go back to controls here and see now you got the speed readout sitting here in your throttle control module view. So if I do that, you can see it's reporting the speed. And then where the sort of the cool stuff comes into play is if I hit cruise, the throttle controller is going to try to maintain that speed. So now that we're slowing down, you'll actually see that the throttle control module is increasing our throttle. Theoretically, your boat would be starting to accelerate and go faster and faster. And as it does, I'll stimulate that by spinning the battery. And now that we're over 3.6, you can see it's backing down. So this works just like cruise control in your car, but it's maintaining your trolling speed. That's pretty much it for the installation of the throttle control module and the gateway. There's a bunch of settings here in the UI that we can go over, but I think I'll do that in a separate video. And yeah, that's it. Thanks.